Hey, good afternoon. Good to be with you. Welcome to 3 Points and a Poem for February 5th, 2025. This is a nice and short read for today. I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Three items, as always, to talk about. The first one, I have to admit, is pretty inside baseball as an academic studying religious communication. Two of the items that I'm talking about today come from the latest issue of the Journal of Communication and Religion. The first one, I just have it. Maybe it's a bit self indulgent, but I have to talk about it because it's one of the authors of it is one of my favorite people in the world, Dr. Kelly Karstensen, right here in the University of Memphis. This is actually, from within the discipline, a pretty important piece because I think it highlights and uses some data to establish a reality that I think is pretty manifest to a lot of us studying religious communication. That being that in the US, the study of it has some pretty tremendous and significant gaps, even in terms of when we say religious communication, have we become just the Christian Communication Association? I've noted this. I noted this when I was writing my comps this year, talking a little bit about the state of the field. But what I was only able to talk about anecdotally, they have brought some real data too. So I really, really appreciate their work. Again, it's very inside baseball, I think, for those of us within the academic field of religious communication. So I apologize for that. I know it might not have a lot of broad interest. The second story, though, I think will be a little bit more of broad interest. This is Christopher Oldenburg studying, oh gosh, what was it called again? The Querida Amazonia. It was a missive from Pope Francis, just talking a little bit about some of the effects of anthropocentrism. I'm sorry, let me say that again. The effects of anthrocentrism and anthrocentricity, two different things, anthrocentricity and anthropocentrism. But looking at the effects of anthrocentricity on on the way we think of the world, ecology, um, environmentalism, environmental concerns. I share with Dr. Oldenburg an interest in religious discourses of anthrocentricity, whether they're building anthrocentricity and encouraging anthrocentricity or countering it. Um, I think it's also really fascinating just to kind of observe how I think Pope Francis in particular, but the Roman Catholic Church in general, has done a fairly consistent job of speaking out against anthrocentricity. Now, I mean, from an historical perspective, that hasn't always been the case. I mean, the great chain of being um, emerged from the Roman Catholic Church. But I think certainly we look over the past century, and when compared to Protestantism, the Roman Catholic Church has taken a much stronger stance against an anthrocentric view of things. We also think a little bit about the birthday of Bonhoeffer. Um, Bonhoeffer's legacy and really the meaning of Dietrich Bonhoeffer as a figure of importance is just as acutely contested as it's ever been, maybe more so now even than a year ago. What is the meaning of Bonhoeffer? We all Christians, Western Christians of many stripes, would like to claim Bonhoeffer as a hero, but the nature of his heroism and why he's a heroism, why he's a hero, that is widely disputed and debated, and it's fascinating to me. We also have a short poem by Langston Hughes. I hope you enjoy it. I've gone on way too long now. I'm going to cut it off here. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.